My son called me dad for 9 years before I found out he wasn't mine. I wasn't the one who told him. His biological father did. Tyler was born in April 2014. I was in the delivery room, cut the cord, cried in a hospital hallway in front of strangers. His first word was Dada. He learned to ride his bike in our driveway, and I ran next to him for 40 minutes until he said he didn't need me anymore. I thought I knew every true thing about my own life. Then a man named Greg called my cell on a Thursday morning and asked if we could meet. My wife Lena and I had been together since 2010. Good marriage, mostly. The kind of quiet friction all marriages carry, but nothing that ever felt like a warning. She'd mentioned someone briefly before me, said it was nothing serious. I hadn't asked for details because I was 28 and in love, and it wasn't my business. That detail lived in a drawer in the back of my mind for years. It opened itself on a Thursday. Greg said he was Tyler's biological father. He'd found out through a DNA registry, submitted a kit, gotten the match, spent 3 months deciding what to do. He had a photo and asked if I wanted to see it. I said no. We sat in a coffee shop and I watched him try to explain why a man waits 9 years to say something like this. He said he hadn't known Tyler existed until the registry matched him. I drove home without touching the food I'd ordered. Lena was home when I got back. I waited until Tyler was asleep. Then I said Greg's name and watched her face. She didn't ask who Greg was. Her hands went still on the table. I asked how long she'd known he existed. She said since Tyler was 2. Greg had found her on Facebook and she'd told him to leave it alone. I asked if she'd ever tested Tyler. She said she was certain. I asked when she'd decided certain was enough. She told me the timeline. She and Greg had dated 2 months in 2012 before she ended it to be with me. She found out she was pregnant 6 weeks later. She told herself she knew it was mine, that the math worked, she'd checked. I asked if she'd considered telling me. She said yes. I asked why she hadn't. She said she was afraid I'd leave. I thought about 9 years of Tyler calling me dad, and what that fear had cost. Greg asked to meet Tyler. He sent an email. Formal, careful, clearly written more than once. He said he wasn't looking to replace anyone, just wanted Tyler to know the truth when he was old enough. I asked Lena. She said it was my decision. I spent 2 weeks thinking. Tyler was 9 and in 3rd grade and obsessed with building things. I kept asking myself what truth meant at 9 and whether any of that timing was mine to control. Greg showed up on a Saturday in September. I stayed home while Lena took Tyler to a park. My decision, I thought it meant I was being generous. I sat in the kitchen and watched a clock for 90 minutes. Tyler came back and said he'd met a man named Greg who knew a lot about baseball. He said Greg was nice. Then he went to his room. I stayed at the table trying to understand what I'd been hoping would happen. It hadn't happened. Lena told me in November that Greg had asked for regular visits. She said she thought I'd want to decide. I asked what she wanted. She said she wanted Tyler to be okay. I asked if she thought he needed Greg for that. She didn't answer. Then said he's going to find out someday. I said I know. She asked wouldn't it be better if we were the ones who told him. I sat with that question for 3 weeks and couldn't find the bottom of it. Tyler is 12 now. He knows. We told him in February with a therapist in the room. He asked if I was still his dad. I said yes, without hesitating. He nodded.